So you talked about the secularization of consuming images, consuming films. So I just wanted to know what you think about a medium such as YouTube that has allowed not only for the bringing in of consumption of videos like into the home, but has also allowed to make the creation of images and the creation of short films and things like that much more accessible. And it's also made criticism more accessible as well, because there are critics that exist within the realm of YouTube alone, apart from the realm that you exist in.
No, that's a very good question, because that is sort of the other side of it, and the kind of one of the sort of fascinating and overwhelming and exciting and disorienting things about digital technology is that it's all happening in one place in a way. So you can you have the same device, you can watch the movie, you can read the review, you can make your own. You know, Steven Soderbergh just announced that he's going to shoot his next movie entirely on an iPhone, and the director of Florida Project, his previous movie Tangerines, was shot on an iPhone. So there's a lot that's I find very encouraging about that, because I think that I use the phrase secularization, but you could also think of it as the kind of the democratization of what had been a much more limited and inaccessible and expensive technology. So just the fact that the big change that, you know, in order to make a movie now, you don't have to go out and raise $1 million. You can do something at least. You know, eventually you might want $1 million, but you can. You know, you have the equipment, and more, you know, younger people have the expertise, have the literacy, have the fluency, understand kind of intuitively how to shoot, how to frame, how to cut. And as you say too, the criticism is much more democratized, and the idea that you have a few people in kind of vested positions of authority whose judgments count the most is no longer true. I think that is mostly a very good thing. I have to say that, you know, for me, the rise of social media and the kind of the proliferation of criticism of various kinds has been a very good thing, and has made me, I think, better at what I do, even though it's also you know, been very challenging. I think, as with everything, and this goes back to kind of what I was saying about ecology, as with everything digital, it's a question of how you sort, how you judge, because there's so, you know, if everyone can go out and make movies, which is sort of a wonderful idea, you know, everyone can write, everyone can draw, everyone can make music. I'm in favor of the arts being available as a practice to anyone who wants to do them. But then when it comes to the question of consuming, preserving, evaluating, conferring some kind of meaning or worth on that work, that's a project that we're still sort of figuring out, and one, I think in a way that's where the sort of the real disruption has happened, because it's not only that it's all out there, but that we can have it all the time, or it seems that way, and that can be really paralyzing. I mean, you know, you can go on your Netflix queue or whatever, and like you can see all of these amazing movies, and you think, oh, I should watch one of these movies I've never seen, you know, these great masterpieces of classical Hollywood or world cinema, or this new thing, and then you just end up like watching 5 episodes of The Office because you're just paralyzed. That's a true story, you know. So, so it's like, what tools do you have that can help you discover and explore and find what you might not know you need?